Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dahna was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. I'm like bait today.
Rising Wyvern!
Take
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Dragon Form!
Fine, free. Do it. They just
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done.
I'm
There, got you. Magna ray!
Swallow Blade!
Astral energy!
You're done! Rising Wyvern!
Reload!
I'm on it! Now I'm in the groove! Rising Wyvern!
Rising Ray!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning
Storm!
Thunderblade!
You're on! Do it! Dragon Silk!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This could be useful.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Out of our way!
Dragon Form! You picked the wrong fight!
Bet that shell's hiding something too.
Holy Land!
Armor won't save you!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! Do
Be
it!
my guest!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Leave the enemy's arch to me!
Rising Wyvern!
Law! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
You're on!
Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
No backing down!
One more!
Dragon Shell!
Mega Ray! Not on my watch!
Eat that!
Annihilation!
Come and face me! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Rising Sun!
Here, thrust!
I'm on a roll now!
Try harder! Swallow Blade!
Dragon Shell!
Rising Falcon!
I'm on
Well, someone seems in tip-top form. Nothing new about that. And still as humble as ever.
Pierce evil! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
See what
Never let her
happens
say
here?
no.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
No complaints from me.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
No choice. It's gone! Burn in hell!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Is it hot? Dispatch it out again!
Rising Wyvern! Rising... Swallow Blade!
An astral
That's my cue! Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Swallow Blade!
Armor won't save you!
You're on! Now I can let loose!
Thunder Field!
Dragon Form! Rising Wyvern! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Form!
Annihilation!
I'm on it! Talon Storm!
Here's a healing raging capsule!
Okay, here I go!
Lord of the
I'll crush you! This tenebrous claw!
Searing flame! Reload!
I'll finish you here and now!
Freeze Lancer!
Rising Sun!
Here's evil!
Infernal Torrent!
Like we're gonna lose the small fry. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
One, come on! Swallow Blade!
Glacial Spear!
Hurrah!
Here's evil!
Do it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done!
Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
I can feel my precision improving. Let's dispose of the trash.
Ignite!
Water! Here we go!
Rising Water!
Lightning in the sky! Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go! Lightning
Hurrah!
I'm also
Rising
fast in the
Water!
wind!
Hurrah!
Sleep now! Do it!
Rising Falcon!
I'll be saving this one!
Nicely done. Let's dispose of the trash.
When did I get so popular?
Raging
Where are
Cascade!
you going?
Swallow Blade!
In here!
You're done!
Here's evil!
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing art! First aid! In here!
Mirage!
Gemini Aqua! Now! Sleep now! Here's a healing art! Let's get
Swallow
this
Blade!
away! First aid!
Dragon Swarm! First strike! Rising Wyvern!
Nailed it!
That one's all mine!
Now!
Mirage!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Dragon
Flame!
Swarm!
Lightning condensed! Thunder annihilation! No complaints from me.
No backing down!
Let the marksman handle it. Not in your dreams. Ready!
One's mine!
Bang Flash!
Mega Ray! Air cover
I
the
never
capture!
fit.
Rising Wyvern!
Confiscated! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Slash! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! Stardust!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Now!
Dragon
Here's a
Swarm!
healing art. First aid!
I really owe
Burn in hell!
Wait, now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I can feel my power growing!
That equipment should come in handy.
Gotta break through! Swallow blade! Now I can wrestle!
I can carve through armor!
Dragon!
Dance in the wind!
Thrust!
Sleep now.
Dragon form!
Get out of here!
Thrust! Dragon form! Block it!
Here,
Rising wyvern!
Wind action!
Dragon form!
One at a time! Now!
Swallow blade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Out of our way! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Astral energy as it is. This one's mine.
Rising falcon! I'm on startup! Rising falcon!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon form!
Seal!
Now we see what I can do!
Now!
Dragon swarm!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind! Seal!
This one's all mine!
Lightning! Let's get you all tucked away!
Check out these biceps! Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
I won't forgive you!
I'll take you all on! Burn!
Here it comes!
Swallow blade! I'm on startup!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renin, they
Dragon
don't.
form!
Go Flame Lancer!
You're on!
Here,
Swallow blade!
Now I'm in the groove!
Rising falcon! You're on!
Here's a healing
I'm
art!
on it!
First aid!
Here
I go!
Double demon blade! Rising wyvern!
Burning
Service dawn! You're up! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon
I
form!
can carve through armor!
Swallow blade! Dragon form!
Hear my call!
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Rising falcon! Swallow blade!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Thank goodness we won!
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
What's wrong?
Huh?